Yo, welcome to week 19 of renovating my first house on my own with no experience. Last week was busy and I even had a plasterboard drop on my head, so that was something. But aside from that, I got all my prep done for plastering to start, like insulating between my ceiling joists downstairs and clearing loads of space, as well as prepping the walls with blue grit and PVA, etc. Then the plastering kicked off properly and my kitchen started feeling like a kitchen for once. In the end, 2 ceilings got skimmed and a few of the walls downstairs got skimmed, plus most of the prep for the rest of downstairs got completed last week. I also started stripping wallpaper in here, the master bedroom, last week, so I can continue moving upstairs forward. Plastering is still going on this week and it's all starting to come together. This week I am hoping the plasterer gets most of the plastering done, although I am expecting problems as there is with any reno. The builder's also heading here this week and we're going to be bricking up the chimney downstairs as it is being fully sealed off on the roof. I bet I'm going to end up doing loads of evening jobs this week to support the plasterer with his work that he's doing during the day, so things with the SDS, etc. But there's still work to be done up here as well to continue moving that forward, ready for me to move in. There's still loads of work to be done, but every day I'm inching further forward to moving in. Make sure to hit subscribe, like, comment, all of that. But let me get to work and let's see how much I can get done this week. Alright, so it's Sunday and today I'm stripping wallpaper off half a bedroom ceiling. I was wondering how many calories I'd actually burned doing this after seeing people track the calories for different random activities on social media. So if you want to have a guess, leave it in the comments now. I've upgraded my equipment a little bit since last week. I'm still doing the same method, but instead of using a tea towel, I grabbed some sponges to see if that speeds things up a bit. I started with the sponge method, but decided to test the steamer, which is good for the top layer of wallpaper, but for the second layer the sponge and soapy water method worked better, so I'm using a bit of both. So far I'm 2 hours in, if that helps with your guesses for calories. I've been at it for about 2 hours, but I got a phone call and I gotta go do something soon. So I'm just gonna finish this small section now and maybe come back later depending on time. For those who guessed, my watch says I burnt 545 active calories in 2 hours and 52 minutes. I've got no idea how accurate that is, but it's interesting to see. It's Monday now, I've just finished work and today I'm finishing off the rest of the ceiling wallpaper I didn't get done yesterday. After that, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I've got a list, so I'm just playing it by ear. Now I've finished the wallpaper, Tyler's shown up, my builder. We're gonna work together on blocking the chimney off downstairs. We cut the bricks the other day ready for this, and he's doing it and teaching me a little bit about bricklaying before letting me have a bit of a go.
Yeah, you'd be getting flown for that. You know, you're gonna be a jack of all trades, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming for your job.
Looking at it, I'll swap you.
The chimney's being fully sealed off on the roof, and we added in some DPM that was left over as just a bit of extra protection. We also set back the bricks a little bit, as some of the old plaster on the chimney is going to get SDS'd away before reboarding.
No sure.
Right, it's Tuesday now, and today I'm back on the SDS drill, taking off the old plaster from the bottom half of the chimney breast, getting it ready for plasterboarding and skimming soon. The plaster is coming back tomorrow, so I want to make sure it's all ready to go. I actually started to also realise that the chimney actually used to be bigger than it was and what was actually left open, and that's the reason for the fresher plaster on the bottom half of the chimney breast. Okay, it's Wednesday after work now, and wow, my kitchen's really starting to come together. The long wall and the back wall have both been skimmed by the plasterer. Tonight's first job for me is measuring from wall to wall to get a final length for my kitchen so I can send that off to the kitchen company. (261, 242). I need to minus a 1.5 for the thickness of that pipe. 25.5. My next job though is to work on getting some old wooden buttons out of the corner in the bedroom. It's definitely going to take a mixture of the SDS, a hammer, and maybe even a chisel and my multi-tool. We'll just have to see. It's Thursday now and the downstairs plastering is really coming along. We're hopefully only a few days away from it being finished. I'm continuing to focus on my bedroom now, planning out how I want it to be set up when I move in. I definitely need a bed, a mattress, bedside tables, etc. So if anyone's got recommendations, please drop them in the comments. Tonight I'm stripping the wallpaper off the ceiling in what's going to be my home office though. It's wood chip, which is the worst thing in the world, but I've got to get it done. I've only got about half an hour tonight, so I'm just going to see how much I can get through. As always, taking longer than I expected, which I should just be used to at this point. But I've only got half an hour until I need to go do something. So I'm not going to mess around with getting any other stuff out. But let's see how much I can get done in the next 30 minutes. Honestly, if you've ever put wallpaper on ceilings, we can't be friends, especially if it's wood chip. It's Friday now and it's the same plan as yesterday, getting the rest of that wood chip wallpaper off the ceiling with a sponge and a mix of fairy liquid, water and white spirit. I'm in a happy place with this now. It was a bit of a slog, but we got there in the end. Alright, it's Saturday. Probably going to be one of my busiest weekends outside the renovation for a while, so I don't have tons of time to spend at the house today, but I'm still going to push things forward. I've got to finish the prep for the final bit of plastering work. I've got about 20 to 30 minutes to get as much done as possible before I've got to head out. Step number 1 is to SDS off some of this old plaster. So that's week 19 over. Loads done, a few bumps in the road, but that's to be expected with renos. The plastering's almost done, just hopefully 1 or 2 more days and that'll be finished. And I've stripped my wallpaper from the ceilings upstairs in a couple of the bedrooms. The chimney's fully bricked up and is being sealed off on the roof. And there's still plenty to do, but every day I'm getting close to moving in. Next week should be just as exciting with plastering due to finish, and there's a few new projects I want to attempt for the first time ever. Hit subscribe so you don't miss an episode. See you in week 20.